back to my channel. If you guys have never been here before, hi, my name is Allie and I have a lifestyle slash mommy channel. I am also a flight attendant, so whenever I go on work trips, I do bring you guys along and show you what it's like to be a flight attendant and how I just balance the mommy life and the flight attendant life. So I am going to be talking to you guys about my pumping experience and just kind of give you guys an update. If you haven't followed me for a while, I started a series here on my channel about exclusively pumping, and I'll leave that link down below so you guys can go back and kind of get familiar with my story and why I decided to exclusively pump for my baby. I have two little boys. I have a 6-year-old named Alex and a 7-month-old named Luca, which I can't even believe he's 7 months old right now. But I wanted to give you guys an update and let you guys know whether I was still exclusively pumping or not. So technically, no, I am not exclusively pumping anymore, but I am still pumping. I do pump still. I am doing a little bit of everything at the moment, and the reason why, okay, let me explain myself. The reason why I haven't really been posting videos on pumping and breastfeeding and stuff is because I honestly am doing a little bit of everything. I am supplementing with formula now, I am pumping, and now I have been able to get Luca to latch on the breast. So it's been a little bit of everything, and I just didn't really know what content to put up, but I'm going to give you guys an update, and after I finish making this video, I'm going to make a video on pumps. And because I did exclusively pump for 5.5 months, so that was my life, pumping. So I definitely have a lot of insight, I think, and I did do a lot of research on pumping, so I want to share that information with you guys because I know what the struggle is like. You still want to breastfeed, but for whatever reason you have obstacles and challenges with breastfeeding, so pumping is a great resource, and it's a great tool to use if you still want to breastfeed. But again, this video, I always feel like I have to make a disclaimer because I am not here to shame any moms out there for their parenting choices or how you choose to feed your child. So I'm a huge advocate for fed is best. So whatever it is that you choose to do with your child, that is your choice, and I commend you for whatever it is that you're doing. We are all just trying to survive motherhood. But for those of you guys that are like me and really wanted to breastfeed, but for whatever reason you couldn't, you decide to breast pump. So anyway, I'm going to give you an update on that, on pumping. So like I said, I am supplementing, but I'm going to start off with how I got Luca to go on the breast. So Luca had a frenectomy. So if you have been here for a while, you know that he had a frenectomy. He had an upper lip tie and tongue tie. So we did have to go to a pediatric dentist so that he can fix that, just, you know, so he can latch on better, but that wasn't really my purpose. I just wanted it to get fixed. The dentist also recommended that after the procedure had been done on him that I would try to latch him, and I said okay, but really it wasn't my intention. I had been pumping for a while at that point, so I figured I'm just gonna keep doing whatever I'm doing. It's working for me, fine, whatever. But out of nowhere, I just decided to try, and I did see that Luca was showing interest. Like, he kept turning his head and just trying to like look for it with his mouth open. So we started to just, you know, try, and it was hard. It was just very messy, very just unorganized. Like, we didn't know what we were doing, but eventually we got the hang of it. Till this day, I still don't think the breast is enough for him because I just don't think he seems satisfied with the breast, to be honest with you. And I will say, I'm going to admit this, my biggest mistake was not looking for a lactation consultant after we had the frenectomy. And I kind of just did my own thing, and I don't know if it's too late, to be honest with you, because I do feel like I will be done with my pumping journey pretty soon. I don't know how soon, but I think maybe a couple months and I will be just finished, in my opinion. I just feel it, you know. So I highly recommend that you guys talk to a lactation consultant because they will help you. I think Luca just uses me for comfort. He nurses for comfort. So ever since I introduced the breast, Luca will not sleep through the night. He'll wake up once every night like clockwork at 3 a.m. and I think I started a bad habit because I started just picking him up and putting him straight on the breast, and that's how he would go back to sleep. And maybe you guys can tell me if that's normal or not. Again, I did not look for a lactation consultant, and I should have, and I honestly really do regret it. But he just, you know, he was just waking up every night in the middle of the night looking for the breast. So it did make it hard on my husband when I would go on my trips, because then he would wake up in the middle of the night, and obviously he can't give him his breast. So it did make it a little bit harder on us, and that is when we started really going more towards the formula, because it would just keep him fuller, you know, longer, and he would pretty much, it was just easier for my husband to just give him a bottle of formula, and I'm completely okay with that. And I do pump when I go to work. If you guys want to see a video on how I pump on the go, I can definitely do that for you guys. I will go more into detail on what I carry with me, and it doesn't necessarily have to be just for travel. It could be for a lot of you guys that work outside of the home and you want to know what things have made it easy for me to be able to pump while I'm away from my child. So like I said, I am doing a little bit of everything, so I'm sorry if this video is all over the place. I just really wanted to share with you guys what has been going on, and I guess my purpose is to show you that there isn't just one right way to feed your child. And so right now I don't necessarily have a schedule like I used to, but I will pump before bed, I will pump in the mornings, and I will pump sometime during the day, maybe 2 more times or whatever. But in between I will give Luca, you know, the breast, and if we're just out and about, I'll give him, you know, formula. As far as the formula that I'm using, because I feel like I will get this question in the comments down below, I don't necessarily want to recommend a formula because all babies are different. I did use formula with Alex when he was a baby, and we used the Enfamil AR because he did have acid reflux, and Luca does too. But ever since we introduced the medication that the pediatrician recommended for him, he's been a lot better, so he hasn't really been spitting up anymore. And I did cut back on dairy a lot, so that helped a lot for him too. And the formula that we use on him is the Similac Pro Sensible or Sensitive, something like that. But we actually just started using the Costco brand, the Kirkland brand. It's like half the price. It's like $15 for like the big tub, and it's worked amazing. It's never given us any problems, so we just buy 2 at a time, and that works just fine. But I'm not recommending any of these formulas for you guys. I'm just letting you guys know what we use. Make sure you guys ask your pediatrician, because every baby is different and every baby has different needs. So definitely make sure that you guys ask your pediatrician. And let me know what kind of pumping videos you guys want to see. Just because I'm not just pumping anymore, like exclusively pumping, it doesn't mean that I can't help you guys out with this subject, because like I said, this was my life for 5.5 months, so I can definitely help you guys. I want to be the person that I wish I would have had the first time around with my son when I wanted to pump and breastfeed, but I honestly didn't have anybody to talk to at the time about this. So I want to let you guys know the information. I want to share the information that I've been able to find out this whole time. So let me know what you guys want to know about pumping and what supplements, just anything you guys want to know. Let me know down in the comments down below. But anyway, that is it for this little update video. I'm sorry that this video was all over the place, but anyway, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry that this video was all over the place, but like I said, I just want to show you guys everything that I'm doing, that you can do a little bit of everything. And let me know in the comments down below what other videos you guys want to see as far as pumping and breastfeeding goes, because I may not be an expert, but I do have my own experience to share with you guys, and I do want to show you that you can do a little bit of everything. There isn't just one way to feed your baby. So let me know any requests that you guys may have, any questions, and I will definitely get around to making them. I'm sorry that it took me so long to just continue this series, but as soon as I finish making this video, I'm going to go in and talk to you guys about my pumps. I have them right in front of me right now, and I'm going to compare the Medela Pump and Style and the Spectra S1. So if you guys are interested, keep a lookout for that video. It will be coming up soon. And yeah, like I said, just let me know and I will definitely get around to making those videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you guys subscribe if it's your first time here. Make sure you guys are following me over on Instagram, and I will see you guys over in my next video. Bye guys.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see